Did you know that studies show that over 90% of the things we worry about never actually happen? That's right. Most of our worries are just our minds playing tricks on us. When it comes to living a life of faith, the Bible has a lot to say about worry and anxiety. So, today, let's dive in and explore what the Bible has to say about stopping worrying and starting living. Worry is a universal language that everyone speaks fluently. It's a feeling that's familiar to us all, and it's something that can be incredibly overwhelming. We worry about our jobs, our relationships, our health, and our families. The list goes on and on. And the truth is, worry can be debilitating. It can keep us up at night, make us feel anxious, and even affect our mental health. I think we can all agree that worry is a heavy burden to carry. But here's the thing, worry is like a cloud that blocks our view of the present moment. It keeps us from fully engaging with life, from fully living. We get so caught up in our worries about the future or regrets about the past that we forget to experience the beauty of the present. And that's exactly what the Bible wants us to understand. Worry is like a thief that steals our peace, our joy, and our freedom. It's a thief that Jesus wants to expose and defeat. And he does this in Matthew 6 verses 25 to 34, where he teaches us about the futility of worry. He says, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes?" Jesus is saying that our lives are so much more than just the things we worry about. And then he gives us this amazing reminder, look at the birds of the air, they do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? This verse is like a breath of fresh air, isn't it? It's a reminder that God is our provider, our sustainer, and our comforter. He's got us covered, no matter what. One of my favorite verses in the Bible is Psalm 55 verse 22, which says, "Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken." This verse is like a lifeline, isn't it? It's a reminder that we don't have to carry our worries alone. We can give them to God, and He will take care of us. I want to share a personal story with you. There was a time in my life when I was consumed by worry and anxiety. I was worried about my future, my relationships, and my health. I felt like I was drowning in a sea of uncertainty. But then I stumbled upon Matthew 6 verses 25 to 34, and it was like a light bulb went off in my head. I realized that I didn't have to worry about anything, because God was in control. And from that day on, I started to let go of my worries and trust in God's sovereignty. It wasn't easy, but it was life-changing. When we let go of our worries and trust in God, we open ourselves up to a life of freedom and joy. We start to experience the beauty of the present moment, and we start to live life to the fullest. And that's exactly what the Bible is calling us to do. In summary, the Bible has a lot to say about worry and anxiety. It tells us that we don't have to carry our burdens alone, that we can trust in God's sovereignty, and that we can live a life of freedom and joy. Thanks for watching, and if you've struggled with worry and anxiety, I want to hear from you in the comments below. Share your story, and let's encourage each other to start living and stop worrying. And if you're interested in exploring more about faith and mental well-being, Be sure to check out our next video.